Are you going to help me film this Christmas tour, Pearly? Are you going to... What is that? That's a funny little dance. Lovely. Where's the Christmas tree? Christmas tree. A ball, yes. A ball. Yes.
This one. Ball.
And there's some balls up there too.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Four balls, give or take.
Cheese. A baby.
That's Daddy when he was a baby.
A ding dong.
A ding dong. It does look like a bell, doesn't it? Oh dear.
Oh no.
Oh no. Good morning to you, come one, come all. Merry Sunday morning. This is a very festive video. I'm actually filming the intro to this in advance. It's Monday for me now and I'm going to New York tomorrow morning, but I'm going to London now. So basically, I've run out of time, but I thought I'll film the intro now whilst I look like this, because on Saturday, after a night flight, I can guarantee you I will not look like the vision I am right now. So if you followed for the last few years, you might know that I really like Christmas decorations. Liam does as well, but I'm like the instigator of all of this. And I used to go to town on it in my old house. If you followed a very long time, you'll remember I used to live in a different house. And then I bought this house 3 years ago and I was like really looking forward to Christmas. I was going to do it all up beautifully. I fell pregnant. I was very not myself during my pregnancy, and I was due at the end of December, beginning of Jan. I just didn't have it in me, so I thought what I'll do, I had a great idea, is I'll hire a Christmas decoration company, who knew they existed, to do my house. And the plan was that we would just do it for this 1 year, we wouldn't do it again. Here we are, 3 years later, I've done it every year. I just love it. And in previous years, I've been asked if I would do a tour or share more about it, and I have decided not to, because I just, basically, I can't hang an air freshener on this. I felt like it was a bit showy-offy to be like, look at me, look how well I'm doing, I can afford to have these beautiful decorations, because I know that this is unusual, and I just didn't want to basically be that person that rubs it in your face and makes anybody feel any kind of negativity at all. I always remember once I mentioned to my dad that I couldn't afford something. It was these lights for a craft fair, and he said, just get such and such lights, it's £40, it's peanuts. And I always remember he said £40 was peanuts. And I used to think, well, I thought back then, I still think now, if you don't have £40, it's not peanuts. And you know, I just never want to be that person that's really like, ooh, look at everything, look, don't want to be that person. However, I have had so many requests to show you these beautiful decorations, and I would really love to show you them in the spirit of Christmas and not in a showy dickhead kind of way, basically. I hope I've got that across well. And if not, do leave a comment, because I'm more than happy to talk about this in the comments and really explain what I mean if I haven't been clear in this video. But yes, I thought I'd show you them, and I hope that they bring a little bit of inspiration. Some of them are a bit unusual, especially the ones in this room, and let me know what you think. Okie dokie, I am back from New York, and I'm so glad I filmed that introduction before, because I look like a potato on a stick. But I really did want to show you these beautiful decorations. I thought I would start here, which is the middle of the house, with the trim that we have around the lounge door here. Now it's purple and gold, and if you look closely at the details, we have little things like little sparkly birds and foliage. And foliage is something I would never have considered to put into Christmas decorations, but I think it works so beautifully. I mean, look at this guy. If I were to try and make this myself, if I stand back and give you a bit of an overview of it, if I were to try and make this myself, I would really struggle, because I mean, there's so much packed into it. I feel like they're really, really good quality for the amount of decorations, the amount of baubles, and the design of it I think is gorgeous. And all the lights, I can't see any of the wires. and the company, like, look, where's this wire gone? It's gone behind this mirror, and then they tack it all up here, and they're really careful about everything. And then when they leave, they take all the decorations away and they fill in any little holes that they've made, and they sort it all out so it's like it's never been here. Oh, I don't want to show you this yet. Let's wait. Yeah, the process works like this. You book them to come round to your house and they have a walk round. So Marion is the lady that does mine, and she has a walk round and says what she thinks would be a good idea, and you say what you would like. You talk about colours, and you know, like I said, I really love florals and I really love pinks and purples, so you'll see lots of those. But obviously if you didn't, you could have something else. And then she talks about where she thinks it would look best. Then she goes away to her, well, I like to imagine that she lives in, you know, where does Santa live? The North Pole, and has a Santa's workshop. Obviously she doesn't. I think she's based in the Midlands. And they make all these beautiful decorations, bring them ready-made, and then attach them all. Their team did the whole house in about 4 hours. And then on a date that you specify, they come back and take it all away. So you're renting it basically. And I don't have to worry about storing it anywhere because there's so much. I would never be able to store this somewhere. I don't have to worry about like doing all the wiring. And you know, it's very lovely. It's a really, really lovely service to have. I do just want to mention our front door, because in vlogs between kind of now and New Year, you might see this and be like, what on earth is this? But I will show you. So this is our front door, and it actually looks like a present, which I think is so fun. This is something you could potentially make yourself, because this is organza that is wrapped very carefully around the door. And then this bow isn't actually a bow, it's foam that has been covered in this sparkly sequin fabric. So if you were nifty with a sewing machine, maybe you could just do a little running stitch. You could perhaps make that and attach it to your front door, which I think is a really, really fun and like slightly different door thing. You can have a wreath as well. We have a wreath on the front of our house, which is in the same colours as this. Shut the door and keep them warm in. Right, so we'll move into the lounge now. I do want to tell you something about this tree. It usually has a thingy of lights going down it, and they broke, and then Mariam very kindly came back and fixed them, but they are not working again. So I'm going to have to ask her to come back or have a little fiddle with it. We have looked, but we can't work out what the problem is. So imagine this with the lights, and I will show you that on Instagram. As soon as it's fixed, I'll show you that, because I do think it looks so gorgeous. I think I will go to the tree first. Now, as you will note, it is blue, and if you look closer, you can tell me what the theming of it is. Oh, hi my friends. It's ocean themed. It's freaking ocean themed. How cool is that? So we have a shoal of fish. How beautiful are they? I would have never have thought to cluster one decoration all together. I think in the future, when I do my own tree and stuff, I think I will cluster things, because I think that looks really effective. We've got a mermaid tail going in here, and then the foliage on it. Last year I had lots of flowers, but this one doesn't have flowers because it's ocean themed. But we have this kind of coral foliage. It's not real, obviously, covered in glitter. Now this is the lights thing that's not currently working, and it looks like falling water, so it looks absolutely stunning when it's on. As you can see, everything, it's packed. Like, I would never buy this many baubles. I would think, oh, surely that's too many, but it's just jam-packed, and I love it. We've got a little mermaid down here. We have these, which I've never seen before, that are like little starbursts, but they look a bit kind of like urchins, don't they? Sea urchins. And then round here, something Darcy noticed first. We have a little sea turtle and his friend just here. How can we get to you? There he is in there. Two little sea turtles. Look at that. It's a shame to give it all back, really, because that is just absolutely gorgeous. And then if we go round to the other side of the tree. Hello there. We've got a little octopus. But look, jellyfish. And we've got, what would you call a shoal of jellyfish? Like a jelly of jellyfish? A flock of jellyfish? Jellyfish. Said jellyfish a lot. I've got crabs. Hey. We've got little crabs everywhere. Crab. Is the plural of crabs crab? Is it like sheep? It's a learning video, isn't it? Write in the comments if you know. And then moving all the way to the top, there is the star, but we've gone for a blue sequin star, which ties in really nicely with the mermaid tail. So I can't take any credit for designing this tree. This was all Mary, and she just said, would you like something blue and maybe something kind of oceany? And she was talking about like the colours of fish fins and iridescent shimmer shades and all that sort of stuff. And I was just like, yes, do whatever you like. That sounds amazing. So that is our main beautiful tree. If we swing this way, you might notice that we've had to change the room round quite a bit. We usually have a bureau just sort of here, and then that drinks trolley goes here. But we've pushed the sofa back to make room for the tree, which is normally there, but I wanted it to be a bit more showcased. And then across the back wall, just like we had last year, we have a twinkle wall, if you will, and it is just strings of lights with baubles attached, and I noticed that they're actually attached with little cable ties, which I would never have thought to do, but that might be an idea if you're looking to DIY something like this. And they've attached these diamonds and pearls, which we had last year, because diamonds for Darcy, it's her birthstone, and D for Darcy, and pearls obviously for Pearly Girl. But I think that is such an effective way to dress a wall. I just love it so much. Then if you do a swing round, oh, hello my friend. Hello. Do you like the decorations? It says yes. I love them so much. Right, if you swing round on our fireplace, we have the large, like the long garland that comes all the way down. In previous years we've had a shorter one. Let me go back so you can see the whole fireplace. This fireplace I constantly tinker with. At the moment we've got the Pentland signs, which Liam is fine with. Lots of people are like, does he mind because he's not a Pentland? No, he doesn't mind at all. And all our little trinkets and bippets and boppets. But I do alter it with the seasons. But for now it looks like that. And then the garland is very similar to the tree. I just don't think I would have the know-how to design something this beautiful, or I don't know, I say I wouldn't have the time, but I wouldn't. I would be able to do it in the evenings maybe, but it would just take me weeks and weeks and weeks to make something this incredible. And it's just, it all looks so well balanced and so beautiful. There, look at that. Starfish. Who would have ever thought you could make a starfish and a crab Christmassy? But there we are, we've done it. Moving into the kitchen now. Liam and Pearly are in here, so I'll see what shots I can get. Oh, that's a nice welcome. We've had to change the layout of the... Are you alright to be in this, babe? Yeah. Yeah. We've had to change the layout of the kitchen quite a bit because that unit was the one that used to be in the lounge, and we did have this pushed up against the wall, but now we've got it out and we've got the same as what we had last year. So we have the window wreaths, but this year they're in a slightly different colour. They're in a light pink and a cream, so sort of strawberries and cream kind of a colour. And then as you can see, all of this layout has changed because we had the TV just here before, and now we've put the sofa here, and all the toys are out this way and the TV's here. But look, this is it. Hopefully you can see there, they've got beautiful flowers. Like, look at this. I would never have considered to put that in my Christmas display, but it works so well. And all the wiring, again, is completely hidden, which is nice. That's over all three of our windows, and we've got it up there as well. This is all very messy over here, I'm just hiding it from you. And it's all completely matching. Yes! Okay, let's go upstairs. Okay, so we've got the purple front door, the purple arch, the blue lounge, the pinky kitchen, and then we come to the stairs. And I really like that they gave me lots of different options. I think, if I remember rightly, when I first had them, they went up the bottom here on the stairs because I was pregnant and really needed to use the handrail. You still can, but it's not as easy as when this isn't here. And also this is forcing me not to put coats here. I usually just dump coats on here, but now that this is so beautiful, I'm being a lot more cautious about keeping the stairs nice and not letting it get too cluttered. Right, so the stair garland, absolutely beautiful. We've got all the same little bits as this one just here. Also, they're very, very well attached, so I'm not worried about the children pulling them off or Pearly pulling them off and kind of putting them in her mouth or anything. They're actually, how are they attached? I don't know, but could I? No, I couldn't pull that off. They're like very well stuck on, and the lights aren't the ones that get hot, so they are not hot. What's that called? Is it called LED maybe? So I feel happy with the safety aspect of it, and they go all the way up the stairs. It's all purple and gold, but then as we turn the corner, I mean, this is so long. I would really struggle to store this if this was mine to keep. Oh look, we are going pink. Yes, we've got a bit of pink and it's getting even more floral, and the creatures are getting more whimsical. We've got these little pink sparkly dragonflies. If you don't like glitter, you're not going to like these because glitter gets everywhere, which I freaking love. Just a sprinkle of glitter. Wee wee wee. Dun, da, da, da. Onto the pink tree. If you remember last year in the kitchen, we had a tree very much like this. But this year I didn't want anything on the floor in the kitchen because we've moved so much extra furniture in there, and also for Pearl, who's really, really running around and very active now. That's our main room that we use in there, so I thought best off having it here. And if we take a closer look, just like last year, it has ballerinas on because Darcy Doodles loves ballet. She's really good at it. That sounded like a very biased mum thing to say, but she is very talented at dance. And we also have these sparkly unicorns and stars, and then just lots of gold and pink baubles, as well as this beautiful ribbon. Again, I would never have done ribbon instead of tinsel. I know, a lot of people are really against tinsel. I do like tinsel, what can I say? But I'm really enjoying this year. And then we have these really gorgeous big white blooms with sparkles on. Let's get a bit of focus. Goodness me, my cameras are really struggling to focus on these decorations. Did you see my advent calendar video with this in the background and the camera only wanted to focus on this? These are the same as the coral foliage that we have downstairs, but they look totally different on this tree because of the way they're designed. So I'll give you a little pan down of this beauty. So this is the view of it from my bedroom, and it is so lovely to walk out my bedroom to this. Oh goodness, excuse all of this. Look, this is from when I was doing my advent calendar video, and I bought this as well. I'm going off topic. How cute is that? A little elf door that I thought the girls would get a kick out of. Anyway, if you would like to see all of our personal Christmassy bits, let me know, because I do dot around our own personal bits. I'm sure there's some people thinking, yeah, this is nice, but we like to have our own stuff that we've collected over the years. Yes, I totally get that. And we do have those little bits out as well, but not as much as we used to have, just a few little treasured bits, and then we just have these as our like main thing. But I do understand people might want to have kind of, you know, bits that they've collected from their adventures over the years. One more shot of it as you come up the stairs. I just think that it's absolutely beautiful, and I'm so grateful and thankful that I'm able to have something so beautiful in my life. And I hope that you've enjoyed this video. I'm going to move on to the pre-recorded outro now, but if you've got any questions, let me know. Roll the outro. So I hope that you enjoyed seeing those. We are going to put up some of our little family decorations because I've got some that I've kept over the years, you know, like your sentimental ones. We are going to do those as well, but I just wanted to focus on our like spectacular special, like professional Christmas decorations for this video. But if you would like to see our little sentimental bits and pieces when they go up later in December, let us know because I would love to show you. Leave a friendly comment about anything Christmassy. Are you ready for Christmas? Is it too soon for Christmas? I realise it's only November. I start thinking about Christmas in sort of like late August, if I'm very honest with you. Right, okay, I hope you enjoyed that. Lots of love to you. Merry Christmas. Thanks for watching. See you on Wednesday for a midweek video.